Yo, what's up everybody? Hope you're all doing super well, and I hope all is good with you, your family and the COVID-19. I hope it's all good. But what I want to speak about today is day 3 of habits that will change your life, and that is called productivity. The power of productivity. There's being busy and there's being productive. I don't want to bring myself into, but I always get questions, right? How do you get to study for 4 hours every day? How do you get to run a business? How do you get to do all these things? How do you get to exercise? How do you get to manage goals? How do you get to do mentorship programs with Grant Cardone? How do you get to do ISSN diplomas, all this type of stuff, and still stay ahead? How do you still get to spend time with friends, speak with family all the time, speak with everybody, go out on walks and just live my dream week? Because I am productive. I understand the power of productivity, and I understand that whatever you schedule becomes activities, and it's up to you to manage them activities, isn't it? Like, that's just the way it goes. If you haven't got a schedule and you don't know where you're going, life will just grab you and bring you there. So just always remember that. But what you got to do is, so the question is, we spoke about clarity. Where are you going? We spoke about what's a must to you in your life. So you should be doing priorities now, writing goals down. But what we're going to speak about today is productivity. Did you move towards what matters today? Like, did you do what matters? Towards your goals, did you do exactly what matters? Like, what intentions did you set for the day first thing in the morning? And then, did you set, how many activities have you done? Did you do 3 things today? So remember, sometimes what we do is we set the standards too high. We try to do 6 or 7 things, when in reality we only really need to get done 3 to 4 things every single day. So what's a priority? Say, I'll give you an example of me. The one thing about me is I hate speaking about myself, but so when I wake up first thing in the morning, I'll tell you what I done today. So I woke up this morning, I done a morning routine, so I meditated for an hour, I done all that, I wrote down my goals, wrote down my journaling, reword my vision in my mind, right? So my vision became in my mind. So what I do is I play a tape and I got into a visualization space and I visualize where I'm going. So I manifest this, right? And then what I do is I write gratitude. Where's that gratitude journal? See this here? So I have this full. This is half full. I'd fill one of these nearly every month or 2 months with gratitude. Just gratitude for everything. Gratitude for the person that gave you the coffee. Gratitude to be able to breathe every day. Just write loads of it. Just write loads of it. That's what I do in the morning. Then what happens is my day is planned from the night before. So it's planned already. So before I go to bed every night, even last night I was wrecked. I done a 14-hour day yesterday. I had loads of stuff to do. I had to catch up on 7 or 8 videos out of the mentoring group. So I just whacked them out of it. But just to stay on track. But what happened is, I write. Do you see these high performance planners? If you're not using them, Brendan Bouchard, they're absolutely amazing. In this it says, tasks that absolutely must be done today. What's your top 3 goals? And what you do is you have that planned for the next day. Do you get me? So it's ready. It's ready. So you, just say for example, you have a bad night's sleep, or you have people wake you up, or you're not sleeping and baby's waking you up. At least the next day you know what you're doing, don't you? You have it because it's wrote down, the priorities. So then the morning routine, then what I do is I just get out of the way the most. I'm doing my exams for the diploma I'm doing the last 2 years, and I'm doing my exams. So what happened is, I had to get that out of the way this morning because it's not difficult. It is difficult. I'm not going to tell you lies. I'm not going to let on a know-it-all. It's a little bit difficult, it is. So I have to do exams on that. So I'm doing exams on that now. So then I'll get that out of the way for an hour. That's one activity. That's study done. The study is moving me towards the direction of a PhD. So if I want to be a PhD, I need to get that done. If I want to work in the Premier League, we need to get this done. You get me? That's it. That's productivity. It's out of the way. Activity number 2, it's gone. Next activity, Grant Cardone. I'm in the mentorship group. Bang. Watch 6 segments every single day. Listen to Grant, check in on the group. We get accountability every day. That sets the morning. That's it. That's that out of the way. Then I'd start listening to a book while I'm going and get me coffee. I'd have a book going in my ear. Now you're all saying, that's a lot of information, right? It's a lot of information. It's not really. You just have to. So what you do then is, this is just a little copy. So then I write down everything that I learn from Grant Cardone every single day. Everything I learn from that man every day, I write it down. And then I read it the next morning. Do you get me? I read it the next morning, what I learned the day before. It goes in. Trust me, it goes in. But let's move on to then what I do next is. Then what I do next is probably, you see, like, I'll get the most hardest, most difficult way. It's not hard, but like, what are the tasks that have to be done for my business every single day? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things done. Productivity. I could just end my day, but then I do other stuff that I'm moving. I keep going or whatever. But the main thing is, what I'm trying to get is, I get what's a must done before 10 a.m. in the morning, 11 a.m. in the morning, every day. Even when I have friends over staying from Ireland, anywhere like that, I just get them done. And I've been doing that consistent the last 4 years, 5 years. I started a very long time ago. But I don't want to, again, like, I don't want to keep making this about me. I want to make it about you. Like, are you being productive or are you being busy? Be honest. It's okay to be, I used to be this thinking you go around, you just be busy till the end of the day and you're like, go hard or go home. I got that day done. Like, I'm knocking off at 5 o'clock tonight. I'm finished. Day is over. Don't need to do any more work. And I'm also I'm going to do a breath work class at 3 o'clock today, Toronto time. It's on Instagram. You can go and check it out. It's called The Breath Guy. I've been doing breath work a very, very long time. This breath work is amazing. 45 minutes it goes on for. What you do is you breathe, and what happens is, like, it takes you into deep emotional states within yourself. Why'd you be crying and all? Like, it's good. It's good to cry. It's good to cry sometimes and get emotions if you have them suppressed. Like, it's such a great feeling after it. And then what happens is, again, you can get back into that visualization state and see what you're becoming. You get me? So the reason I asked about productivity is, like, just asking yourself today, like, have you been productive? On a scale of 1 to 10, how is your productivity right now? And that's being honest with you. Comment below if you need any assistance to become productive in what you're doing with yourself. And what I'm going to do is, tomorrow I'm going to speak on another most powerful habit to help everybody. So I know some of you are probably saying, like, they probably want a nutrition tip. Honestly, if you're on a fat loss plan, you're looking for fat loss, stop overeating. Calories do matter. 100% they matter. Whoever tells you that they don't, they need to go and read research. Of course calories matter. It's not even a debate anymore with all the paleo heads and all they just know. They just know, because, like, there's 2 years of studies even done. High fats versus low carbohydrates. What dictated the outcome? Energy balance. Everything. Like, I'm not saying that, you just hit your calories and that's fine. You also need macronutrients and micronutrients specific to an individual. Composition, timing, scheduling. Is that individualised to a busy woman with 3 or 4 kids? Is it individualised to a busy person? Do you understand? It's about, like, what we can be adherent and consistent to. Because it's easy to sit in front of the TV in the night with COVID-19, binge on Netflix, and before you know it, the head's back in the nachos. We're back in the nachos. We're scoffing them down. And what's happening is we're just going to gain loads of weight. So if you need help in that area, I'm going to help you. This has been a long video. I need to jump it off it. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. And send me any message that you want and I'll happily help. Speak soon.